Hey there, my lovely knitters. In this video, I'm going to show you how to knit the slip stitch honeycomb stitch. It's a simple beginner level stitch that provides a fabric that lays nice and flat, it's thick and quite stretchy. I have two samples here, one in a solid color and one with two colors, so you can see the stripy effect that you can get with two colors. I've provided the details for the pattern itself in the description field, and let me show you how it's knit. You need to cast on an odd number of stitches for this pattern. So I have here 6, 7, let me do a couple more. So we have 9 stitches, and I'm using the long tail cast on. You can use any cast on of your choice. If you're not familiar with the long tail, I've provided a link to that video of mine in the description field. And I'm using double pointed needles just for this demonstration. You don't need double pointed needles. All right, so row 1 is just a plain knit. So I'm going to go ahead and knit all the stitches, just a regular knit. And this is the right side of the work. So row 1, you're working on the right side of the work. And that's the end of row 1. We're going to turn our work. And now for row 2, you're going to knit the first stitch. And then starts the pattern repeat. And the pattern repeat is you're going to slip the stitch with the yarn in the back. In the pattern, the description, the abbreviation is SL1WYIB, and that just means slip 1 with yarn in the back. So your yarn is naturally in the back after that first knit. Leave it in the back, go ahead and insert your needle as if to purl and just bring the stitch over. So now you've slipped the stitch. Then you knit the next stitch. So the yarn is already in the back, you're just going to knit it. And that's your pattern repeat for all the way to the end. Slip 1 with yarn in the back and knit 1. So let's see that a few more times. Slip 1, knit 1. Slip 1, knit 1. See how easy that is? Slip 1, knit 1. And the good thing is your yarn stays in the back the whole time. So that's perfect. That's the end of row 2. Turn your work. Row 3 is a knit all the way across. So just like row 1. And it might seem a little weird when you come to the stitches that were slipped in the previous row, but just go ahead and knit them, just a regular knit. And that's the end of row 3. And you turn your work and row 4. So for row 4, you knit the first 2 stitches, just a regular knit. So knit 1, knit 2. And then you do the same exact thing that you did for row 3. Slip 1 with yarn in the back, knit 1, all the way to the last stitch. So here we go. The yarn is in the back. We're going to slip 1, knit 1, slip 1, knit 1, knit 1. Keep doing that to the last stitch. The last stitch, you just knit. And that's it. That's the end of row 4. You turn your work, and now you can see the pattern forming. So you're just going to keep repeating these 4 rows all the way to the end of your work, at which point you'll just do a regular cast off. I've provided a link to just my regular cast off video in the description field. And as you keep knitting, your work will look like this. Now, if you want to knit with 2 colors, then you're going to knit the first 2 rows, rows 1 and 2 in one color, and then change to the second color to knit rows 3 and 4. Then back to rows 1 and 2 in one color and rows 3 and 4 in the other, and so on. If you're not familiar with how to use multiple colors, I've provided a link to my joining new yarn video in the description in the description field, and so you can refer to that. And I hope you give this stitch a try for your next project. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments field for me, and I will see you all again on another of my videos. Happy knitting!